KSK News, where we bring you news from around the world. Is at Williams Lake, where a chief of an interior reserve has put a call for help after a shooting Saturday that allegedly involved two Aboriginal gangs waging a deadly street war. Two men were hunted January 2nd in a targeted shooting at Williams Lake. According to the local RMCP, Mounties arrived at the scene to find one man possibly suffering from life-threatening injuries and another with minor injuries. No arrests have been made. RCMP said the shooting appears to be related with a street-level drug trade and a long-time dispute between two groups. Fern will have more on that at 2:20. Now it's time for sports correspondent Nathan.
The Philadelphia Union fired coach Peter Nowak after a 2012 incident where he hazed rookie players by spanking them so hard it hurt his hand. Directed them to run 10 miles in warm weather without water and was dismissive of concussion injuries, according to newly filed court documents. Nowak was ordered to pay the team $400,000 in legal fees and costs. Nowak then proceeded to sue the team as he described that he put his hand in ice water because it hurt so much. All calls for comments were not returned. An angry high school basketball coach headbutts referee. Jerry Devine, who coaches at Neshaminy High in Langhorne, Pennsylvania, was caught on video headbutting a referee from multiple angles. The video was leaked online and went viral. Rooftop rink spotted in downtown Toronto has been solved. The outdoor sheet of ice is part of Molson Canadiens' 2016 #AnythingForHockey campaign. The brewing company announced Thursday via official release that the brewer will send 4 fans to complete some shinny atop a 32-story building in 120 Adelaide Street West in Toronto's financial district. Molson Canadian is passionate about hockey and sharing the love for the game with our fans, said Chris Blackburn, director of marketing, Molson Canadians, in a release. Through our #AnythingForHockey campaign, we are offering unforgettable experiences that will quite literally elevate the game to new heights. And we look forward to sharing our winners' experiences with the world in February. While the contest closes on December 10th, Wilson is listening on calls for more Canadians to get on in the once-in-a-lifetime experience for playing rooftop hockey.
Damage of a newly built bridge cut traffic on Trans-Canada Highway in both directions, and it wasn't clear when it could reopen, says the mayor of Northern Ontario Community. Mayor Harvey said engineers are examining the 9-hydrant River Bridge on Highway 1170 to determine the extent of the damage and how it happened. Not exactly sure what the damage to the bridge is at this point, he said in an interview. Images of the bridge appear to show a section of the structure is warped. Part of the metal decking can be seen sticking out of the air.
Movies coming out in 2016. The Boy, a scary movie with a nanny that takes care of a baby doll boy that looks like their son. To a more kid-like movies, Kung Fu Panda 3, a continuing story about a panda. Next is first a game, now a movie, Deadpool, a character villain that goes on missions. Lastly, Zoolander 2, a silly comedy with Ben Stiller who acts completely clueless.
Very early Wednesday morning, most of the Maritimes were blasted with over 20 centimeters of snow. All of the school district has been forced to shut down momentarily, and everyone is being warned not to drive anywhere until the snow clears off. Also, another 5 to 10 centimeters of snow are expected to fall within the next day. In addition to snow, there are also high winds of up to 80 kilometers an hour, reducing visibilities and extremely dangerous travel conditions. The weather up at Big White Ski Resort is looking decent with flurries and partly cloudy skies with lots of sun too. throughout the next 4 days. Also, they have had 12 centimeters of fresh snow within the last 24 hours, which is expected to continue throughout the next few days. It's looking like a good weekend for skiing up there. A few days ago, Britain was hit with a major hailstorm, with hail the size of marbles flying onto the streets. The hail built up against doorways and gates in a matter of seconds and set off many car alarms too. People in Britain are now being told that this could be the beginning of a very icy winter for them.